guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got my nails removed because I'm going to be doing a new set on this hand. And I'm going to be using this beautiful kit by Saviland. Let me show you all what is in it. And while I'm doing that, I do want to remind you to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you never miss out on my videos. So as you saw, it had a couple packages of dual farms, a 100-180 grit file, the double-sided polygel brush, and then you've got the base and the top coats. Those are 7 milliliter bottles, so they are pretty small, but plenty to get you through this kit. And then you've got all these different colors. You've got 7 different colors. So we've got like a hot pink, a more of a baby pink. This is a yellow, then light green, and a purple, a blue, and an ice blue. So the first blue is more of like a true sky turquoise blue, and the other one's more of a purple blue, almost like a periwinkle, and that is what I will be using in my set today. I'm also going to be using some clear BabeNails polygel, some glitter gel by Model 1s, and some circle glitters. So I'm just dehydrating the nails. I do this twice, so I go over all the nails and then I go back over just to make sure that they are nicely dehydrated. And then I will go in with some primer. This is a new primer by Model 1s, and I'm testing it out to see how I like it. So far, so good. I've been wearing this set for about a week, and they're lasting really well. I'm not having any issues with lifting, so far, so good. So I do one coat on all the nails of the primer, and then right before I go in with my base, I do a second coat of the primer. So I put on a plastic form, and then I did my base coat and cured that for the 30 seconds that it requires. And now I'm going to take some of this clear polygel by BabeNails and pat that into place. And this is going to be a full glitter nail with, I mean, it's going to be clear, but there's going to be glitter inlaid in it. So that's what I'm doing. These forms I received from Burano. I love them. They are such good quality. They're really sturdy, really easy to put on. Sometimes I struggle doing forms on myself, but these ones were so simple. I really love them. So I'm definitely going to see if I can find them individually. Burano doesn't sell them individually, but if I can find something similar, I will link them down below because these are great. So I'm just using some of the slip solution that came in the Saviland kit to pat this polygel out. I would actually not recommend using this slip solution with any other brand than Saviland because it did create a lot of stickiness. So the BabeNails polygel is sticky in general, but I ended up switching to a McCart clear polygel later, and it was still having a lot of stickiness and a lot of issues until I started using alcohol for these clear polygels. And then it was fine. So it wasn't the polygel in this scenario, it was the slip solution. Sometimes the slip solutions are made specific to the brand formula, so it's not always great to mix the brands, but one slip solution that I found that works with every polygel that I've used has been Yayoge. I will link that down below for you guys. Yayoge is super inexpensive, really good quality, and I do have a 10% off discount code I'll put here on screen, and it is always linked in the description box as well. So I went in with kind of a thin layer of this clear polygel just because I'm going to be encapsulating. So once I cured that, I'm now going to put some glitters onto the nail. And I apologize that you didn't get to see me put on all those little snowflakes. I was kind of out of frame for parts of this video, and I'm so sorry about that. Since I got my second ring light, my setup sits a little differently. So I was farther out of frame than I realized, but I will make sure that that is fixed for my next video. And I appreciate your guys' patience with me while I get that worked out. Hopefully this will be the only video like that. But regardless, so I'm just going in and picking out the circles from this specific set that I want, or from this specific mix, and placing different sizes in different areas. These glitters, I got it in a set of 48. So there are 4 boxes that have 12 slots in each. And it was only like $8 on Amazon. Like, it was such a good price. And the colors are so pretty. Like, they have every color you could think. I mean, there's 48. So this one I'm using is more of like the pastel set. But the other ones have more vibrant colors. They, like, literally every color you can think of, they've got it. So definitely check that out if you're looking for some circle glitters. So once I laid all those glitters on, I cured that in my lamp again. And now I'm encapsulating with more of the clear polygel. Now you will see I kind of struggle. The glitters want to move around a lot. And that is because the lamp I was using says it's a 48 watt lamp. However, I'm not sure that it really is, because I cured this polygel for over 3 minutes, and it only takes 1 minute to cure this polygel. I cured it for over 3 minutes and it was still not fully cured. There were still goopy areas, and when I tapped on it, it didn't make a click sound. It pulled the polygel up onto the nail I was using to tap on it. So I ended up having to pat it back down and cure it some more. And then eventually I just switched to my other lamp, which is a 56 watt lamp, and that one worked perfectly. So I don't know what's up with that other lamp, but if you're having problems with polygel or hard gels curing, it's probably your lamp. It's probably not the product. Just FYI. Okay, so I'm using this ice blue shade from the Saviland kit, and I'm going to create a extended nail bed with this color, and then the tip on this nail will be clear with the glitter inlay as well. Look how pretty this color is, guys. Like, oh, so pretty. I'm in love with this set. The colors are gorgeous. The formula is soft. Some people prefer more firm polygels. Some people prefer more soft polygels. I like both. But the problem with soft polygels is that they usually run into your sidewalls and your cuticle. This one somehow doesn't. It's soft and very easy to maneuver, but it somehow doesn't run all over the place. It's like, it's a perfect formula, and I love it. So, of course, the kit and everything I use will be linked in the description down below. So basically, once I got that extended nail bed the way I wanted it and cured it, then I wiped off the inhibition layer and filed with a 180 grit file just to sharpen up the lines. Then I went in with some cleared hard gel by Yayoge and created a very thin tip for my nail, which is where I'm going to lay my glitters. Then I cured that for 10 seconds, pinched it, and finished curing. So then I went in with just a slip layer of that hard gel, which is what I'm going to lay my glitter pieces into. So I'm just choosing the little pieces that I want, using the snowflakes and the bows. So these snowflakes are like a purple color with glitter pieces on it, but the backs of them are white. So some of them I put right side up, some of them I put wrong way up, just so that you could see white on some and purple on some. And then, of course, added some more of my little circle glitters. I chose this particular slot of the glitters because it had the multiple colors. Every one of these glitters has multiple colors. But this one had like the matching kind of iridescent blue, purple, silver shift. And it matched the polygel color really well. And then it had more of the shifting like yellow blue and then the white, like, oh, you can see it. It's just so pretty. So once I had that all laid the way I wanted it, I gave it a cure and then encapsulated it with more hard gel. Then I cured that, and then my nail bed area and the tip of the nail was still a little flat for my liking. So I just added a little bit more of the polygel into the nail bed area and patted that out. Then I will cure that and add a little bit more clear onto the tip. But I think instead of using the hard gel, I go in with the McCart polygel this time. I don't know why I chose to use polygel and hard gel. I guess it was just what I felt like doing. No, what it was that when the BabeNails didn't cure, I thought maybe it was the BabeNails clear. So I switched to the hard gel, but that still wasn't curing. So then that was when I discovered it was my lamp. So once I switched to my other lamp and it finally cured through, I knew that the polygel would cure. So then I used the McCart polygel. And I used McCart instead of BabeNails because I thought the BabeNails was so sticky. So I would go in with the McCart. But like I said, it was the slip solution from Saviland being used with these other brands that didn't work well together. So once I stuck with the 70% alcohol instead of slip solution, it worked perfectly. Perfect. So after I cured that nail, I am going to do an all blue nail with the polygel. So the middle finger and the ring finger are going to be a solid blue, and then the pinky will be a clear glitter nail just like the thumb. So I'm not going to show you the ring finger or the pinky because the ring finger is going to be exactly like this one and the pinky was exactly like the thumb. So no need to waste more time and and add in that extra bit. If you guys like to see the full set done, even though there are repeating designs, let me know. I can definitely change that in the future. Or if you prefer to do it this way where I just show you one nail for each design, let me know as well, and I will do whatever you guys want. So basically I'm just using the brush just slightly dampened with the slip solution and patting this into place. Again, it's really, really easy to work with, so you just need a light touch and a light hand, and it's super easy. So I did press that polygel a bit too close to the cuticle, so I'm just using the very tip of my brush to clean that up and create a thin line separating the cuticle area. You definitely don't want the polygel to touch the skin, otherwise it can create lifting. So you just want to have a small gap about the size of like a piece of hair, just very, very tiny line. But once I get that all patted the way that I want it, I gave that a full cure and went and did my other couple of nails. And now I'm going to finish the set by adding some of this gorgeous iridescent glitter gel from Model 1s. And I'm just going to put this on top of the nails that have glitter. My pointer finger, even though there is that blue nail bed, I do add this all the way up just because I wanted to. That's why. Yeah. And I apologize that I am not so upbeat in today's video. I like to show you guys a lot of my personality and my silliness, but today I am tired. I'm just getting over being sick, and my daughter's home is sick, so there's just not a lot of energy to go around. But okay, so after I added that glitter onto the nails, I gave that a cure and then went and top coated all of my nails and cured that again. I'm actually not going to use this top coat for the 2 blue nails because I'm going to leave those matte. So I actually did use this on those, and then I decided I wanted the matte, so I filed it off and applied the matte top coat. So I'm just not going to show when I top coated those blue nails because they didn't stay that way. And I did like this top coat too. It was really, really shiny and it has lasted really well. It hasn't faded or dulled out. So yeah, I like it. Okay, so now I am just using my rhinestone gel that I always use, and I'm applying that along the cuticle line on both of these blue nails because I'm going to apply some bling. So I'm just adding a thin amount. And then once I have that laid down, I'm going to put the top coat on without curing the gel. So you don't want this gel to be super thick, but it needs to be a little bit more than what a slip layer would be in order for it to really grasp onto the rhinestones. Okay, so now I'm just going in with the Velvet Matte Gel Top Coat by INLAY Couture. This was my first time using it, and I can't tell you my thoughts on it yet because it did not leave the nails super matte. I ended up having to buff them afterward because they weren't as matte as I wanted them to be. But I have a feeling that that was because of the rhinestone gel I had applied before. When I applied this matte gel, it kind of brought the rhinestone hard gel along with it. So I don't know, maybe that was the cause, but regardless, I will let you guys know what I think next time I use it. Okay, so then I applied some AB flatback rhinestones in various sizes along the cuticle, and then I'm just adding these little white caviar beads. I got these from INLAY Couture as well, and I'm just adding those in between the little rhinestones so that it almost looks like settings, like jewelry settings, you know, like if you get a ring, you've got like the jewel is in a setting. So adding these caviar beads in between the little crystals, it makes it look like it's a setting. I apologize, my hair got in the way there. This video was kind of a mess and I apologize, but after seeing the footage, I thought about not putting it up, but I love this set so much and I had to show you guys because it's so pretty. It turned out so pretty. So I apologize that it was not the easiest to see what I was doing in all of the sections of this video, but like I said, I will get it figured out. I promise my next one I will be more aware and sure that I am in frame and nothing is in the way. And I will make sure my hair is up for all my future videos, just like I have in all my previous videos. So I'm just adding on the same crystals and caviar beads onto my ring finger. And I left this bit in just because I find it super satisfying to watch people apply bling. So I thought you guys might like it as well, so I left it in for you. And then once I get those all applied and put into position the way that I like, I'm just gonna go in and give it a full minute cure. And then I will go in with a second coat of the matte gel, just because I want to get some of the matte gel right up along the edges of the crystals and the caviar beads. That way it will help keep them on for a really long time and increase the longevity of it. Look how pretty those look. Oh. I was so happy with this set, how it turned out. I normally don't wear my nails in a coffin shape anymore. I have really grown to love the stiletto and almond shapes. They're just easier for me to do things with. When I wear square or coffin nails, the corners kind of catch on things, especially when I'm opening our sliding glass door. So that's why I've kind of gone with the more pointed nails recently. But that is it, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Would you wear the set? I sure will have this on for a couple of weeks because I love it. It is gorgeous in my opinion. Let me know down below if you have any questions, suggestions, or requests for different sets. I love to hear from you guys. Make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!